Hello, welcome. I'm Janine McGuire.
And I'm Arri, Lawton, Simon. And together
we're McGuire
McGuire and Simon.
We are in two separate places right now, but that is our usual intro that we do in unison. Welcome to the 6th annual McGuire and Simon Holiday Salon. We're so happy that you're joining us. This is one of our favorite nights of the year. It's a night that we celebrate new music, new songs. We raise money for a good cause, and we're truly grateful that you're here.
Absolutely. So glad to invite you to our virtual living room. These events actually were born in my living room in my first apartment in Harlem back years and years ago. I've always been fortunate to live in New York apartments with really large living rooms, which is very not normal. But I had the space to have 30 people over. So Janine and I said, let's do a salon like the old Parisian salons and invite a bunch of great people together to share material. And so those started and grew in my various living rooms until they were too big for my living room. And we ended up at the Green Room 42 last year in the before times when we were able to do things live and in person.
That's right. So we actually, we wanted to share with you, since we're now live on the internet and, and broadcasting to a wider audience, we wanted to show you just a little taste of what those salons were like back in the day in Harlem, Astoria, and at the Green Room 42. So we put together this little video to show you. Enjoy some clips from the past 5 years.
Ding dong, the doorbell ringing. Bing bong, the oven dinging. Sing song, the children singing. There's something telling me that it's Christmas again. Hip hop, the reindeer prancing. Clip clop, their hooves advancing. Tip top, on roofs they're dancing. There's something telling me that it's Christmas again. Outside, it's frosty and chilly. Inside, it's cozy and warm. The eggnog is making me silly as we hide away from the storm. Chink, chink, the glass is clinking. Twink, twink, the lights are blinking. I think it's Santa winking. There's something telling me that it's Christmas again. Children are laughing, smiling, candles are brightly aglow. But nothing is half as beguiling as watching the billowing snow, snow, snow. Oh, our friends are mingling. Whoa, whoa, sleigh bells jingling. Ho, ho, Chris, Chris, jingling. There's something telling me that it's Christmas again. Bum, 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 bum. There's something telling me that it's Christmas again. Bum, 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 bum. There's something telling me that it's Christmas again. Listening to sounds of the season makes me feel happy and bright. And I think that might be the reason why I feel the Yuletide tonight. Ding dong, the doorbell's ringing. Sing song, the joy is swinging. This song that we've been singing is something telling you that it's Christmas again. Yes, we are telling you that it's Christmas again.
And that song that you actually heard in the background was one that we wrote, Arri and I, a few years ago. Something's telling me that it's Christmas again. And we premiered that at a salon a few years ago. Then it was sung at the Green Room 42 by Arri's wonderful students. Actually, you should say their names because they're so great.
Yeah, so Madeline Matthews and Erica Simone Barnett and Anya Jimenez. They are all students at the Professional Performing Arts School of Public Performing Arts High School in Manhattan, where I teach virtually, of course, right now. And those three girls played the radio in our acclaimed production of Caroline or Change. So I knew they would be perfect to handle that 3-part harmony. And they did a bang-up job. That stuff is not easy to do. So yeah, glad that just was such a great trip down memory lane of all those years of community. And I'm so glad that we're able to find a virtual space to share that with all of you tonight. So on that note, we're going to be hearing some great songs this evening. I'm so excited. From many writers, some new to our circle, some old friends, and lots of varying styles, but always selected and performed for whoever's present in the audience, in part to, as Janine mentioned earlier, raise money for a cause that's near and dear to us. And in the past, we've done all kinds of different things. We bought a guitar for a child in Haiti who needed a guitar for a music career and to be a church musician. We donated money to a youth theater program in the Balata refugee camp in Palestine. Excuse me. The list goes on and on. And this year, we are really pleased to partner with an organization that I just started working with this summer called the Musical Mentors Collaborative. And it was started in part by another newer member of BMI, Teddy Pohl. And the mission of the organization is to provide primarily one-on-one, but also some workshop style courses in the arts for underserved, primarily youth populations. So I've done a lot of work in the past 6 months with youth in the transitional housing at the Alley 40 Center, so high-risk LGBTQIA+ youth who have little access and need a safe and wonderful place to dive into their passions. And so we wanted this year to raise money for that wonderful cause.
Yes, absolutely. And we'll tell you a little bit about, more about them later in the program. And but for now, we'll dive in. And I also wanted to remind all the folks at home to throw your comments on YouTube or Facebook Live. That's a really fun way to interact if we can't be in the same room. And we'd really just love to hear, what you think of all the different songs. So yeah, I like that one. That's awesome. So first, we'd like to welcome to the virtual stage our friend Abby Payne.
Hey guys.
Hey Abby.
Thanks so much for having me.
It's so good to see you.
Great to see you too.
So you have a new song that's sort of fresh off the presses, we hear, and it's also from a musical that you've been working on called Tinseltown. Do you want to tell us just a little bit before you play the song about what that was like?
Sure. Yeah, this is the first time I'm ever performing this, so I'm excited about that. And this right now is the opening number for the show, and the idea is, the two main characters are both struggling musical theater actors, and they're auditioning for this touring Christmas show, and by this artist named Tammy Hart, and she's just had this like Christmas album that she's been touring on for years and years, and so anyway, this song is like it's used as they're both auditioning for the show, and then spoiler alert, they get into it, and at the end, this is Tammy Hart comes on and she's singing like her big hit song. So
that sounds really exciting. So
thank you.
No, we can't wait to hear it. So if you're ready, take it away.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Thanks, guys. Adjust that. Okay.
Looking out on winter snow, the purity and peace below, I can feel the fire burn within. Trapped inside a little room, waiting for a chance to prove that I have everything that you could need. As the year draws to an end, it feels so far away, but I'm here with my heart, my friend, with things I need to say. I have watched the year go by, hoping that the time would fly, waiting for things to turn out right. The end is just another start, a bandage for a broken heart. to sing. Standing here, I have no doubt today could be the day. But if it's not the next one, then I'm here come what may. I got a Christmas dream, it's got a hold on me. All I see is you under my tree. Well, I wait through the summer, I waited through the fall, but I can't keep my spirits up without a sign at all. And now the snow's coming down as I wander through town, thinking maybe you don't care about me. Well, now the world's spinning round and it's knocking me down. Only you can bring me to my feet. I got a Christmas dream, it's got a hold on me. All I see is you under my tree. Well, I know I can love you, I know I would give it my all. I know you're the one I want, oh baby, we could have a ball. Well, I've been hearing the sound of the bells ringing out, and I know you're the music I need. With all the magic around, baby, your time is now. Tell me how to make you see. I got a Christmas dream, it's got a hold on me. Oh, all I see is you under my tree. I got a Christmas dream, it's got a hold on me. Oh, all I see is you under my tree. Oh, baby, please, 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 please. They locked the door and took the key. And now just one thing could open up and set me free. 'Cause you're my Christmas dream.
Thank you.
Oops, we were muted there for a second. Yeah, that was so beautiful.
Thanks so much.
I just, ever since Arri and I met you at the Johnny Mercer Writers Grove, we just became such fans. And I love your personal style. I just love all the songs that come out of you, and I'm just so excited for all your musicals and all your
Thanks.
songs.
Well, I feel the same way about you guys for sure. Thanks so much for having me in this wonderful salon.
Thank you.
Oh yeah,
being
and
here.
actually, yeah, we were.
So what a groovy start, I was looking around at everybody's backstage windows and everybody's just bopping.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
good,
we're all
good.
having a good time back here.
Oh,
It's
good.
definitely sets the salon off on a real fun note and starting to put me in the holiday spirit for
Oh,
sure.
good. I'm so glad. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, and I love your tree back there. It's very very festive.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. I love it too.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, Abby, we will hopefully see you in person in the new year.
Yes.
But thank you so much for being here tonight, and stay safe and warm and enjoy the rest of the
Okay,
evening.
you too. Happy holidays.
Yeah,
You
same
too.
to you. Awesome. Yay. Well, the next team that we have joining us, we met at the BMI Musical Theater Workshop, or full name is BMI Layman Angle Musical Theater Workshop, where Arri and I actually met and became collaborators. And we have a few people tonight who are contributing songs who we met originally there, and which totally brings us back to throwback of those early days that you saw in the in the video. We that was sort of the core how this began, because all of a sudden we were thrust into this writer community where everyone was so talented and everyone wanted to write songs all the time. So we were able to actually call in our friends and say, would you like to write a Christmas song? We want to do this. Do you want to write a Hanukkah song, a holiday song? And everybody jumped on that. So we now would love to welcome to the stage Sarah Ziegler Blair and Nicky Phillips.
And Arlo.
Hi guys.
Arlo.
Hi Arlo.
Nicky.
Hi
Hi.
Arlo. Janine and Arri.
as we like to call them, McGuire and Simon.
Arlo can call us whatever. But,
welcome back to a salon. You've been to many.
You've been at many. So we are so excited to hear your song. We understand it's from a musical called In Between. And actually, I know you both well, but I don't actually know that much about this show. It's
a newer project, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's fairly new. Yeah, we've been working on it over the past year. And it's a show about 12 tweens who are going through a year of school. And it's the trials and tribulations that they go through as they try to figure out who they are and how they navigate from kid to teen.
Yeah.
I feel like I need this show still.
Pardon?
I feel like I need this show still.
We all do.
Yeah.
We all need it. And it's available for licensing via Zoom or on stage. Tell all your educator friends. All your tween friends.
Definitely will. Actually, I think we have we'll show after the song. We'll put up the website where everyone can find more about it. But that's exciting. And you have an amazing performer, Kaylin Hedges, to sing this in a video that you've prepared. So we're really excited about hearing it. Is there anything else you'd like us to know before we dive in, or shall we?
Shout out to our orchestrator who orchestrated tracks for our entire show, Andy Roninson, who I know will also be sharing one of his own songs later, but he's a fantastic orchestrator, and we're grateful for the fantastic work he did on this piece. So you'll hear his orchestrations.
Yes.
Excellent. All the family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's hear this song. This is Ziegler, Blair, and Phillips, like Ziegler, Blair, and Phillips, Camping for Christmas.
Christmas vacation at home by the fire. This is where people belong. With cookies and cocoa blazing in the living room. I thought this would be my life. Guess I was wrong. Dad just pulled up in our driveway in an RV with a giant bow on top. He said that once we get a taste for travel, we will never want to stop. So we're headed down the highway with my brothers who get car sick. I'm a ball of joy. Here we go, oh boy. Camping for Christmas? There can't be anything worse than camping for Christmas. One bathroom for 5 people when you're camping for Christmas. Holy cow, this sucks like wow. Help me now. Now all that we can see is open country with a truck stop here and there. Now Dad insists on opening all the windows. It really wrecks my hair. Where's the magic of the season in this camper from the 80s? Funny, this Noel feels a lot like hell. Camping for Christmas? It's not what Jesus intended. Camping for Christmas? I'm not allowed to Insta when I'm camping for Christmas. Can't believe it's Christmas Eve. And just when I think life can't sink any lower, Dad declares we're here. We should take a hike, but it's pitch black and it's freezing, so instead we build a fire. Finally, something that I like. Then Mom brings out her homemade cookies. Our fire warms the air by a couple of degrees. The evergreens are everywhere. I guess they kind of look like 1,000 Christmas trees. The clouds have somehow cleared up, and so have all our fights. The stars above are twinkling like a billion strings of Christmas lights. Camping for Christmas? Can you keep a secret? I like camping for Christmas. This could become tradition because camping for Christmas. With some cookies, a fire, the forest, my family, under the stars in a retro RV. phone back.
Yay! That was so cool. I can't wait to hear the whole show. So you said it's available for licensing. So does that mean it's ready to go? It's
Ready to go. Yeah.
I hope I can see it somewhere soon. I hope I can see any theater really soon, but I really hope I can see that.
Oh, thanks. Well, this was so much fun. Thanks, guys, for letting us share this.
Thanks for continuing to produce them.
Absolutely.
I didn't say thank you.
Yeah.
That was great. Also, I mean, I know I teach at performing arts high school, so like it's not a new thing to me, but I just these babies that are so good. I will never get over these children that are insane.
Kaylin is incredible. Hi, Kaylin, if you're watching.
Yeah, amazing performance.
Fierce, you got it, girl. Keep it.
Yeah.
The two of you, you're beautiful as always. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And we'll see you soon.
Right. See you in the new year.
Awesome. Next, we'd like to invite our friend Michael Mott to the stage. So, Michael, hey, got some wine there. Cheers.
Hi.
Cheers. Can we all do a little toast?
Yes.
Wait, here.
Yeah.
First. Okay. Yeah, okay, great. Excellent.
That worked. Oh, that worked in the middle, yes.
Mm.
Hi, friend.
It's great to see you.
Hi. This is so fun.
Yeah.
It feels like being in your living room.
The closest.
I am in my living room.
But actually in your living room.
Yes, no, I know. It's those times that we got to spend together doing sharing our stuff were so special, and we'll be back to doing that. But I'm so glad that it works out for us to do it this way. We gotta just keep making music any way we can and
absolutely
get it out there.
Yeah. So, thanks for having me. I'm so excited.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
This is my third one with you guys.
Yeah. I know you were at the first one.
The very first one in Harlem.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That night, it feels like a million years ago.
It feels like so. It was our first year we all met, right?
It was 2 years after we met. So it was our first year after finishing BMI.
All right, this is the third glass, so I don't know what's happening.
Okay. So we met Michael in the official. That's the part you left out, Janine. The official BMI musical, the Lehman Engel Musical Theater Workshop, in 2012. And so we're all there writing musical theater, of course, but we come from many backgrounds and have a lot of different loves and influences. And Michael is just such a pop princess in the best way. Inspired by the likes of Mariah Carey and other fabulous queens as such. But has a great career writing for singers in LA and around the world in more of a pop idiom. And I think this Christmas song coming to us is of that ilk. So, Michael, could you tell us a little bit about how the song was born, or what set it up for us? Let us know.
Sure. Yes. Thank you. That was so well said. I work with a singer in Los Angeles named Matt Bloyd a lot. We have a great relationship, and he reached out to me in the summer when all great Christmas songs are born, and he asked me to write a song for his original Christmas album that just came out earlier this month called Christmas Changes Everything. That's the album. And the song I wrote for him is a song called Never Thought of Christmas. And he asked me to write a sad Christmas song. He had been going through something in his personal life, and he had lost someone very close to him. And he wanted a song about loss at Christmas because the holidays are not always joyous for everybody. And at the time, I was going through a breakup, and the first of several breakups in that relationship. And I had written the song from the perspective of someone who was leaving a relationship and had to leave their partner, but didn't think about how that would feel around the holidays and being alone at Christmas. So I wrote Never Thought of Christmas for Matt. And actually, I want to point out our lovely Janine McGuire. She has an ear for pop music. She loves pop music. And when I had written the song, I had gotten to, I think it was like the fourth draft, because I write about 9 drafts of every song. And I sent it to Janine and I said, would you look at these lyrics and just give me a second eye? Would you tell me if this makes sense? And she got the lyrics. She listened to my demo of it. And we sat here for an hour on Zoom, and she went through line by line. She was like, I think this one line can be clearer here. And so I think of you, that first line, I changed the tense of the line. And I think of you every single time.
Those sometimes it's those small differences. Thank you for saying that. Unnecessary, but
no, of course.
Sounding board.
So I think
that's what our community is all about,
Yeah, and I love that because like people who follow me and follow my music know the songs, but the process is such a whole different thing. And like Janine was a part of this process at some point, and I'm just so honored that it's full circle to be doing this here.
Well, on that note, let's hear this wonderful Pat song.
We're gonna show the music video because yeah, this is the official music video of the song.
That's right. Here we go.
Snow was falling down before December ever came. We'd been caught inside a winter storm since summertime. I've had to let you go so I could find a part of me. Didn't think about how I would feel in wintertime. How it's lonely. Now it's only me. Never thought of Christmas when we said goodbye. No, I never knew how much I missed us. The holidays without you at my side. Now I'll always think of you at Christmas time. A choir sings the first Noel, but I can hear the angels cry. They weep for all we never had, and what could be for you and I, 'cause it's lonely, 'cause it's only me. No, I never thought of Christmas when I said goodbye. I never knew how much I missed us. The holidays without you by my side. Now I always think of you at Christmas time. Never end, no. I think I see your face, and once again, I know I'll never see your face again. Never thought of Christmas when I said goodbye. Never knew how much I missed us. The holidays without you by my side. Now I'll always think of you at Christmas
Matthew. Say Merry Christmas. Hold on. I say I love you. All right. Yay.
Oh, this is just sweet ending of the video too. No,
I know, he's so good. That's Matt Bloyd, phenomenal artist. Check out his entire album. He got Jordan Sparks on his album. Like, just a cold call, like, got Jordan Sparks. Like, he's amazing and he's doing it. He's like an independent artist just hustling, and I really respect him. Yes, the same chest ahead voice. He can sing.
Oh yeah, you got a lot of great comments. Yeah, we're putting those up there. That love the Christmas and missed us. Everybody, everyone talking about that. I'm like, when I heard that one, I was like, oh, I wish I thought of that one. That's
that's the kind of that used to give me hives, and then since like working with Janine and like honoring my inner pop diva, like I'm so here for it.
Well, you know what's funny is that like. You know what's funny is that like I'm obsessed with Mariah Carey and he's obsessed with Whitney Houston, and it feels like we just like kind of like we just get each other's style and vibe. And you know, like I love musical theater, but when I live in that pop world and I love the pop music, like finding that vocalist who understands that, that's him. Like he's just it. So go check out all of his stuff.
Absolutely. And it looks like a lot of people really just connected with your song. We've been throwing up those comments.
Thank you.
Yeah. And no, it's wonderful.
It's very personal, and I think of it as my ex singing this song to me. So, cheers.
Yeah, cheers to that.
Enjoy that glass and a few more.
Yeah, and actually, and we'll put up real fast where people can find you on the interwebs.
Yes.
Yep, there you are.
Wow, you guys are on it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, see, look at us, no hands. We have someone behind the scenes. We'll say hello later.
Well, I can't wait to see you both in class very soon in person and around the neighborhood, because Arri's a neighbor.
Yep. All right, I will be again in January. Right now, I'm away with the fam.
Of course.
But looking forward to seeing you then.
Yeah.
So
and Michael, stick around to the end, because we have we have a pop song this time around too. Instead of
of course I'm staying around.
So, yeah.
I just need cookies, so I'm gonna go get some cookies and watch.
Great.
Go get your
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thanks for being on. Thanks for being on.
Yes, go get your baked holiday goods. You know, cookies.
Yes. And actually, that's Oh, you're doing it. You're doing the great segue.
There you go.
You're doing it.
So our dear friend, my former roommate, our BMI colleague, all around badass, Jonathan Larson Award winner, etc., Andy Roninson, and orchestrator of the earlier aforementioned piece of music, Camping for Christmas, is here with his own amazing new pop-ish holiday song. So, Andy, tell us about that.
Well, first off, thanks so much for having me. It's so good to see both of your faces. I've missed you, and thank you for giving me a reason to write the song and write anything, because I've just been kind of, nothing in my life that we're not all experiencing all together. So it's nice that we're all kind of in it together, but it's, it's been a lot of just sort of floating and sort of being like, what is going on? What is happening? And so when you two were, inviting me on to do this and to write a new song, I was like, sure, and then I forgot until 2 weeks ago, and I was like, oh no, I gotta write this and make a video, because I didn't want to do it live. And luckily I live with my talented actor, singer, girlfriend, Lindsay Newton. And I was like, you are going to be singing this song. And she was like, I'm not doing anything else because there's nothing to do. And just how lucky I am that she was around to do this and was willing to, well, you'll see in the video all the stuff she did, and also her singing it and everything. I'm sort of rambling right now. There's not really much else to say. It's a weird song. It's a personal song, but it's also kind of like, here we are. Let's live it. Christmas 2020. Let's do it. Holidays. I don't know. I don't celebrate Christmas myself. So, but we all kind of as a world celebrate Christmas. Is that how it works? I don't know anymore.
Absolutely. So the holiday season, in fact, but I personally love the song, and I can't wait to hear it again now. So let's
hear it.
Thanks
so much.
I'm making gingerbread homes for gingerbread folks with gingerbread hopes. I'm biting off the extra bits. There's icing on the fingertips. This is delicate work. And I see a tall ass Christmas tree, a Ghibli DVD, a puppy waiting home for me. And I see a brownie in my cup, a real reason to dress up, somewhere to be. 'Cause I wanna be making it. This is me making it, making a life out of gingerbread. At least I'm making it mine. I'm writing gingerbread scenes on pretzel rock beams while I'm in drop dreams. This is me doing all I can, making gingerbread stand while I'm falling apart. And I see a bag of snacks for driving till the city's out of sight, 'cause I'm scared to take a flight. And I see my friends and alcohol, my people wall to wall, anyone at all. 'Cause I'm on my own making it. Look, ma, I'm making it, making a life out of gingerbread. At least I am making it mine. Give it up, throw it all away. This was all just a big mistake. Give it up, throw it all away. You were never gonna be that great. Give it up, throw it all away. This was all just a big mistake. Give it up, give it up, give it. No, break it. I wanna be making it, no longer faking it, faking a life out of gingerbread. I gotta be breaking it, breaking apart. I wanna be breaking it, that's how I'm making it, making a life out of gingerbread. At least I am making it mine.
Yes. Wow. That gives me chills. That is such a cool song. I'm just so floored.
Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you. Let me get rid of this ring light. Just a little behind the scenes magic that didn't work. Thanks so much. Yeah. Thanks for giving
Well,
me.
yeah,
an
we're
excuse to
honored that
put
you came up with
together.
something so awesome just, for this, but it's, we always, I was saying to you before, it's like, we need a deadline. I need a deadline. I can't do anything without one. So,
Absolutely.
That's
what
so
it's
me. That's I think we were talking about.
oh yeah. And people loved it too. We'll throw up some of those comments.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
Oh yes.
gosh.
All I wanted was to have that moment where Arri finally sings that line back to me. That's all I. That's why I wrote it. Just for that.
I love it. I'm taking nothing from you, Lindsay.
Yeah. And we'll put up on the screen too, where people can find you and Lindsay, the
Yep.
performer.
Thank you.
Because you'll want to follow both of them. They're both amazing.
Also,
Great.
Lindsay, you'll want to follow her Insta as a model because she is prolific and versatile and amazing and fantastic. And I'm excited to see a new version of her beautiful face every day in my socials.
Oh.
So do yourself a favor and follow Like a Ginger. There we go.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
both so much. Thank you for putting
Being
all
here.
this together. It's really incredible. Thanks.
Absolutely.
Good to have you.
And now at our halfway point, we want to bring on somebody who is very, very new to our circle, but who actually became involved with McGuire and Simon family through the holiday salons, which is what it's all about. It's all about community. So Rocky Patera, come on in. Hello.
Hey, hi Janine, hi Arri. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, we're so glad you could be here. Yeah, I love this story, how we met you, because so a year ago at the Green Room 42, where
Yes.
we showed people what that was like, a cabaret setting in New York.
Yeah,
You
it was so
attended
great.
the show.
That's right. Yeah, I came. My partner Curry was singing in one of the numbers, so I was there to see it, and I loved it so much, and I made sure to introduce myself to you both after, because I had just released my holiday pop album, and I really wanted to connect and hopefully be a part of it next year. And I think, Arri, I introduced myself to you and I said your name wrong and I thought I blew it. So, and then I emailed you the next day and was like, hi, I know you just had it, but I would love to be part of it next year.
Yeah, and this is next year. It's a little different than maybe we all had in mind, but we're so happy you can be
That's right.
a part of it. And so you're a singer, an actor, an all-around multi-hyphenate powerhouse, and I don't want to embarrass you, but also a bona fide TikTok celebrity, in my opinion.
Listen, I can't believe what 2020 has brought. I wrote a silly song called I'm an Accountant for TikTok, and then it just kind of really circulated across the platform, and I put it up for streaming, and it just went very, very viral, and kind of made a new little slang term for the word accountant, and I just couldn't believe it. I was so grateful to have something creative do something this year. You know what I mean? It was very cool to see.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. And I checked today, 3 million likes. I'll say it. I'll brag on you. I mean, that's amazing.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's very meaningful. I love to make music, and I also love to make people laugh. And making this Christmas album was very special for me as well. One of the things as a songwriter that I love is writing for other artists. It's something that I do in New York, and something that I'm really working towards trying to make a career out of. And so a lot of the songs on my holiday album, originally the whole album was intended to be a different artist on every song. But scheduling, and I work 2 part-time jobs in New York, so the scheduling was too hectic for that. So the one you're going to hear tonight was supposed to be a boy band singing, but then with the scheduling stuff, the boy band became me.
But we're so happy to have you. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I love it when
more rocky is better.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So
and
let's get ready to hear this wonderful song that you have for us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Rocky Patera with Do Christmas With You.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. If we take it slow, would you come along and see where this thing goes? Yeah. If you take my hand, we could spend a little time, 'cause I just know that in the cold of winter you and me could grow. You got me feeling comfortable, but you keep me on my toes. You're another kind of wonderful, and I wanna do it all this Christmas with you. Making angels in the snow with you, making changes to the flow with you. Where we're going, I don't know with you, but I wanna do Christmas with you. Wanna silent night with you, book a hometown flight with you, 'cause everything is alright with you. Yeah, I wanna do Christmas with you. It's an uphill climb, but baby, you and me can slay the ride. Yeah. Get up. In the dead of night, we'll be keeping warm by the fireside, and I could lay with you forever in this life. There's something about the holiday has got me seeing stars. And every day's another honeymoon phase. to start this Christmas with you. Making angels in the snow with you. Making changes to the flow with you. Where we're going, I don't know with you. But I wanna do Christmas with you. Wanna sign the night with you. Pull the hometown fight with you. 'Cause everything is alright with you. Yeah, I wanna do Christmas with you, baby. You, with you. Yeah, I wanna do Christmas. Got you wrapped up in my arms. Got you wrapped up in my arms. Got me feeling nice and warm. Got me feeling nice and warm. When you kiss me under the mistletoe, I'm burning up, so let it snow. Making angels in the snow with you. Making changes to the flow with you. Where we're going, I don't know with you. But I wanna do Christmas with you. Making angels in the snow with you. Making changes to the flow with you. Where we're going, I don't know with you. But I wanna do Christmas with you. Wanna start a night with you. We'll go hometown fight with you. 'Cause everything is alright with you. Yeah, I wanna do Christmas with you. Baby, you, with you.
Yay! Wow.
Yay.
I'm grooving here on my couch in my party dress, just like feeling like.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so we threw on the screen is where everyone can find you.
Oh,
including your awesome TikTok.
Yes. My TikTok is there, and it's been getting me through 2020. I'm so grateful for that platform. As you know, as silly as it sounds, it's been such a great creative outlet to have, and I'm so excited that the holidays are here now, so I can continue to talk about this album, which I had such a great time making, and I'm so thankful for you both for having me.
Oh, we're so glad you could be here. We got some more great comments too. I'll throw those up on the screen just so you can. It's no, that's such a cool.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, my producer, I'm not in New York right now. I live in Harlem, but we're out of town until the New Year. So my producer sent me the empty track, and I did what I could in our little setup to, try to get a good vocal recording for it. So it went all right.
Yeah, I like what this comment says here. I have a feeling that now everyone will want to do Christmas with Rocky Patera.
Well, thank you so much, because I want to do Christmas with everyone too.
Totally. Well, and you're such a compelling performer too. I'm so glad we're in each other's circle now.
Thanks, me as well. I had a lot of fun with Zoom backgrounds as well for this performance. So thank you for that opportunity. And it's on all the streaming platforms, on Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon, and all those places, the whole album. It's called Naughty List is the name of the album. I should probably say that as well.
I was just getting ready to, so you beat me to it.
It's called Naughty List. Yep.
And all of Rocky's other amazing offerings at all of his handles online. And Rocky, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you both. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah, see you.
All right.
And speaking of cool backgrounds, look at Mr. Simon over there.
My green screen is so good. I can't even. No, I just moved. I couldn't decide on which vista I wanted, and so I decided I'd switch mid-show. So here I am with an actual fireplace and an actual Christmas tree, which is lovely, and an African nativity up here on the mantle. You can see that. Since I live in a very world eclectic, my family home is very eclectic. So lots of color and festive decorations. So I just wanted to take this little costume scenery change just to remind anybody who's new to the broadcast, or if you haven't had the chance yet, this is in this format being offered free of charge, but we do the Holiday Salon every year as a fundraiser for various causes. And this year we are doing that to support the Musical Mentors Collaborative, which is an amazing 501c3 nonprofit. So your donations, any size, are also tax deductible. But if you go there to the handle that's up there, you can donate directly to them, and you can message that you heard about them from this event if you'd like. But it's an amazing organization that really provides one-on-one and targeted professional music training for people who are have lower access or are considered underserved as well. And as we know from those of us who take them and teach them, private lessons are incredibly expensive. And so this is all donation based. All of their money and funding is donation and grant based. And it's really an amazing service in the New York community that's expanding quickly. So please, if you can, go to that website and donate. Suggested donation is $20 per person. But whatever you can give, we would greatly appreciate, as with the organization.
We understand, of course, right now too, that not everyone may be in a position to donate money right now. But one thing we've always loved to do with these salons and just with our work in general is to also bring awareness to very worthy causes. So bookmark it if in a year or so you have a little bit more cash to go around. It's an organization that will be there and is just doing amazing work. And Arri and I would not be where we are without amazing arts education. We believe in that so much, and about providing access for those who wouldn't otherwise be able to study music and learn the arts in that way. So anything that you can give would be so very appreciated by Musical Mentors Collaborative.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
With that, we would like to move on. We're getting towards the end of our night here. We have just a few songs left. We'd love to start with another BMI colleague of ours, the fabulous Ben Becker.
Hey, Ben.
Hi. Hey, what's up, y'all?
Just
hanging, doing the salon, wearing a party dress in my house. So put on makeup for this.
It looks great. Arri, I was just thinking your background makes me feel like I'm about to watch PBS Great Performances.
Right, that's why I thought I would come here to ask people for money, because I felt like this is very I'm in my chair by the fire.
Yeah, it's a very good fit. Very good.
So Ben, you are one of the most prolific writers that we know, and so it seems that you've written an entire new show that I hadn't heard you were working on, holiday related. Can you tell us about that and what this song is?
Well, it's more of a concept right now, so I wouldn't call it a whole show just yet. And the song that I'm singing, I don't know where it's going to be in the show, beginning, middle, end, but I wanted to share it tonight. The show is called Santa's On, a totally not made up story of Christmas. And it is the actual history of the holiday season's biggest merger between Santa and Amazon, and how that came to be. So I'm really excited to share it with you tonight. Again, I don't know what the context is of this song, but hopefully it'll be a good time. So without further ado, here is Santa's On. We got a brand new company that's formed this year, made by Santa and Amazon with holiday cheer. The two teamed up to make it, so come on, let me hear you cheer for Santa's On. The elves used to build lots of toys, you see, but now they're gonna build lots of technology. All the reindeer's food had to be homegrown, now it's gonna be delivered by a drone. Santa's on, Santa's on, what a great way Santa and Amazon have gone. Santa's on, Santa's on, it's a jolly holiday merger. The abominable snowman's got a real big heart, so he's designing an exhibit for the Seattle Museum of Art. Mrs. Claus spent a summer in the city, what ho, and now she's got a good gun Bravo with a cooking show. Santa's on, hop a westbound flight and ask to travel yon. Santa's on, it's got a favorable rate on NASDAQ. Now let me tell you how the whole thing works for you, the average consumer. First you search for what you want on Santa's on. Then you add it to your wish list on Santa's on. Then a bunch of elves working at Santa's on. Create your gifts by pressing buttons on computers. Then the gifts go to the North Pole from Santa's on. Santa organizes then on behalf of Santa's on. And he takes them round the world for Santa's on. With his small red bag, mini sleigh, and rigid reindeer. It's an innovative concept, so I hope you don't judge. Even Santa was resistant, but with time he did budge. But the benefit is huge for folks like you and me. Each year on Christmas we give everything we want for free, including delivery. Santa's on, where the holiday gift givers you can count upon. At Santa's on, all the elves get paid in gumdrops, and we produce the gumdrops with magic, so we're never ever running out of gumdrops. Santa's on, have a wonderful Christmas day.
Hey.
I have no idea if anybody laughed or if it was funny at all.
Yes, we were muted, but yeah, no, totally great comic number. That's the hard thing about doing these things out into the world. But no, people are definitely responding. Maybe we could put up some of those comments so that.
That's so funny. Yeah, it was fun. I had a good time.
Yeah, see, there you go. There's some laughs.
Awesome. Thanks, Rob.
Andy's comment earlier about Christmas being like a world moment, I think this speaks to that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, what a cool song.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, and I feel like you've written a lot of things that have been topical, like lately. You wrote some pandemic-related stuff. This Amazon merger, all this stuff. Seems so. I love that you just are always, turning out new material and just trying to create stuff that's relevant. That's just, I think, wonderful.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm so glad to be here. Really glad you asked me. So I had a great time.
Yay.
Well, thank you, Ben. It's so good to see your virtual face.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
And happy holidays to you.
Awesome. Cool. Well, next up, we have a team of Rob Berliner and Aaron Kenny. And they have a Hanukkah offering for us tonight, which we're really happy about. So welcome, Rob, Aaron. Hey.
Hi, guys.
I don't have a Hanukkah jumper, unfortunately.
We'll get you one for next year. So that's my bad. I'm wearing blue and white, and Brooklyn, which is sort of representing Jews. And I brought a little menorah that my parents sent me from Seattle. So they could have arrived on night 7, but I managed to find a use for it. So hi, Mom and Dad, for watching. Thanks for the battery-operated menorah.
Yeah,
love it.
And thank you for having us tonight.
I love the regional slang of jumper. It makes me very happy.
Yes.
Speaking of battery-operated.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I was not prepared for that.
Never apologize.
Surprise!
That's the best. We got to dress up for these things. We got to make some fun. So we're so excited for.
Thank you guys for having us.
Oh,
absolutely. And so I've been hearing about this project in and around BMI for a while now, and it's finally in this year of time we've had, it's finally come to fruition. It seems like as an entire entity. So this is Rob says.
Well,
yeah.
So we have
it's been written. Yeah, I'll let you.
Well, we all know that's only the first step of getting musical out there is like writing the thing.
Yeah. But it's the most getting it finished. I mean, finishing the hat, at least having hat there is a big deal. So glad to have a Hanukkah carol coming into the world as we speak. And can you tell us a little bit more about the show and then about the song that you're presenting from the show tonight?
I'll let Rob go.
Sure. Yeah, thank you. A Hanukkah Carol, or subtitled Gelt Trip the Musical, is a contemporary comedic, female-driven, social media-themed, Jewish-flavored retelling of A Christmas Carol. We are really excited about it. We're working with a playwright and friend, Harrison Bryan. who had written a 10-minute short play. He's got a really wacky, really fantastic sense of humor, and had written in an overnight play festival, a 24-hour play festival, had written overnight a 10-minute play, which actually was like 20 minutes, including laughs. And Aaron and I knew we wanted to collaborate with Harrison, and of all of the plays that we went through, we knew that there was something special about this idea of the Hanukkah Carol. But we dove in and tried to sort of figure out how could we make it work? How could we make it both as funny as Harrison's initial impulse and really weird sense of humor at times, and very, very funny, and also have the same heart and depth that A Christmas Carol has. There's a reason that it's been around for 170 years, and so many people do it and retell it, and it has lasting power because of what it's saying. So actually, I'm pretty proud that we're able to present this song tonight, because just like Aaron's shirt and my battery powered menorah, Hanukkah is called the Festival of Lights, and the miracle celebrated, if you are not familiar, is the endurance of a flame of the oil that shows the sacred flame for one night. It actually lasts for 8 nights, so that's why we have 8 flames on the menorah plus a lighting flame, and also that's it ties into a theme of that I connect to as a Jewish person, about kind of leading with light and with knowledge and putting goodness out into the world. So we had this opportunity to write a song being that we had established that we were taking on this contemporary version of the Hanukkah Carol. There's a female lead. We were using contemporary musical idiom. It gave us the opportunity then, when we went into Hanukkah Past, to explore some throwback music, and that is why when we realized that this song would be set in 1999 or so, we also, just like Rocky, jumped at the chance to write a boy band song. So this song actually is introduced in the show, not in the version you're going to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. I think we have some. Sorry, I was just jumping in to say, I love that idea. I love that your Hanukkah Past is in 1999. That's.
Oh yeah, thanks. So yeah, actually, in the show, you don't actually hear this particular version. The song is conveyed through our protagonist Chava and her best friend at the time. When they're 8 years old, they actually put on their own rendition of the song. So if you ever get a chance to hear a writer's demo, which you can actually hear at berlinerkinney.com if you really want to geek out about the song, Aaron and I are performing as 8-year-old girls, singing, rocking out to the song. So we figured, with this time off, we wanted to hear what the original in-world Boys to Mensch version of this song would be on the radio. So we got some amazing singers.
Yes.
I love Boys to Mensch.
Ben Fang. Thank you.
Tell everyone.
Tell everyone.
Oh, the names of your singers.
Oh, the singers. Yeah, sorry. 4-person Zoom. Yeah, Ben Fankhauser, Zach Pizer, Nate Richardson, and the BMI Workshop's own Dan Mertzloff and Benjamin Velez. Were all recorded separately. Hopefully you can't tell. They all recorded in their own homes. Aaron did a brilliant job of mixing. We had a lot of other really wonderful collaborators on this project, but we're pretty excited about it. Did I miss anything, Aaron? Did you have any other questions? So it's trying to do a number of things.
Oh, sorry. I said I hear this video is brand new, so I'm excited that we get to show the world it quite early in its creation. So shall we jump to it?
Yeah, thank you. We released this, and yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Hanukkah means dedication, and I dedicate this song to you, girl. Girl, without you, no, I didn't like just who I was. I felt lost like a Jew under the reign of King Antiochus.
168 BC, girl.
See, the ancient Greeks said Jews had to pray to Zeus, give up Jewishness or else they die. Mattathias and his sons put their faith to use, and they built a scrappy army with this rallying cry. We'll light up the night like a menorah, baby, like a flame that's no obstacle that's too extreme. Like those Jews defeating the Greeks. Yeah, they won. We're unstoppable when we're a team. Taking on the world, girl. Still the temple was defiled with most oil gone, but remained was sure to burn up fast. But the Jews, they kept their faith and the flame burned on. Their belief in something better helped the oil last. They sang, we'll light up the night like a menorah, baby, like a flame that's burning white and blue, protecting the light, upholding the Torah, baby, that's how I wanna Maccabee with you. We'll defend our Jewish name, earning history's acclaim, and we'll keep our sacred flame lit too. Like the miracle that lights the ark, we'll be a light in the dark. Those who can't be seen, there are always those who cannot see. You can mock their lack of sight or provide a bit of light. We can make a brighter world out there, you and me. We'll light up the night like a menorah, baby, like a flame that's burning white and blue. We'll fight for what's right, upholding the Torah, baby, 'cause I wanna see, I believe in you and me, and I know there's nothing we can do. Yeah, together we can make a spark. We'll be a light in the dark.
Yes. So cool. I love it. That takes me right back to the boy band era.
It's so good.
So cool.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to see the comments down the bottom. I'm like, what's going on? Oh, yeah, yay. Also, I also have to acknowledge Lloyd Kokoka, I think is how he pronounced his last name, did the arrangement of the backing track, because his synth knowledge and drum programming far exceeds my own. So I was like, okay, we got to get you in on this, okay, and he put it in, and the first time that Rob and I listened to just the instrumental, and there was all these like orchestra hits and record scratches and stuff, and we were just laughing in the best way possible. As
sounded like 7th grade to me.
Yeah, totally. No, it's so great to get that sound just right. I mean, I remember people, in the late 90s, they'd always ask, oh, are you a Backstreet Boys person or an NSYNC person? And I would always say, I'm a nerd here. I would always say, I love Max Martin, the songwriter / producer who makes all the magic for both. No, but I mean, that's
right. Exactly.
But really, though, it's such there's such an art to creating those tracks that sound like that. There's so many layers and studio magic that goes into that. So no, your track sounded wonderful.
Yay! And also a shout out to Brandon Fake, who did the lyric video there that you saw, that just also added that other layer of life to the lyrics and the fun and the comedy and the boy band and all that jazz. So we've got credits down the bottom here. You can visit Rob and I's website there, belindaandkenny.com, the show's website, ahanikacarol.com, or on Instagram at ahanikacarol as well. And yeah, check out in particular.
On every social media platform, actually.
Yeah.
Same handle across the board. Yeah.
Awesome.
Aaron, do you want to tell them about the trailer? We got one more thing we just wanted to share.
Sure.
Yeah, so we also have a 2-minute trailer that we put together that, sort of it teases the show. It includes part of the opening number to the show as well too. But it's out there. It's shareable. It's gotten crazy views on TikTok of like.
It's animated.
Yes, because we have written this show and have not seen it on stage yet. We were like, well, how do we showcase these characters in this setting? So we got it animated, and there's this 2-minute animated trailer. So that's what we're going to share around, share with friends and family and anyone in the producing community.
Awesome.
Absolutely. Great. Thank you both so much for joining us at the salon and sharing that fantastic song. I'm just gonna.
See you soon. Yeah. Arri and I were like this backstage. We were like, very much enjoying that. Awesome. So we are startlingly, these things always fly by so fast. We're getting near the end of our program. We have 2 more songs left, including our own. But first, we have a song by Cleo Handler and Ellis Ludwig-Leone, or Ludwig. I don't mean to mispronounce you.
Ludwig.
Oh, okay, I had it right the first time. Cool.
You were right.
So thanks for joining us. We're so happy to have you. Cleo is also part of our BMI family. And you have written a few. Sorry?
Ellis has become part.
Yes, exactly.
We've written a few songs together for this wonderful event, but he's never been able to come because he's always been on tour with his band. And one of the upsides of this shitty year is that he can be here right now. So
it's really exciting.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. This is so much fun. I'm so impressed that you managed to transform it into like a new version yet again that we can all be together.
We will not die. It must go on.
Definitely. No, and one thing we loved about your song is it just really encapsulates, it captures that salon vibe, that sitting around the piano making music together, and we love that you two are are a couple, you're collaborators, you put together something lovely that I think really speaks to our moment right now.
Thank you so much. We, like I said, we've done this, I think, 3 times now. And it's always a really special thing because we're both writers and songwriters individually, but we don't write too much together because it could be a disaster. So it's like a once-a-year treat. And this one is very much influenced by our time and our, quarantine experience all together.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say about it, El?
Yeah, it's always fun to do these because Cleo is such a musical lyric writer. Like she's so clearly hearing the song in her head as she's writing it in a way that's really exciting and has not always been my experience working with lyricists. So it's cool because for me, my part of the job is just really easy. Like it sets really quickly, and I think that's it's always fun to see that different side of someone you live with.
Oh, it's awesome.
Well, yeah, we're really excited. Thank you guys. Unfortunately, I mean, you'll hear in the song, there's a lot about a tree. There's no tree here right now, but imagine a tree.
I got one for you.
Yes. Yeah. We'll use yours.
Exactly. Great. So let us hear your song, Stuck Under the Tree.
1, 2, 3.
It's been quite a year, my darling, but look around, my dear. The twinkle lights are charming, and Christmas time is near. And though you're feeling tired, the days felt more like weeks. Come sit beside the fire and let me kiss your cheek. 'Cause there's nothing else to do, but I'm glad to be stuck under the tree with you. We might not be going to the places that we thought, but just outside it's snowing, and we'll take what we've got. I know you may feel lonely, it's still a cozy day. Let's snuggle up with only each other in our way. 'Cause there's nowhere else to go. So tonight we'll be stuck under the tree at home. But next year will be different when we all reunite. The gatherings will overflow, the spirits will be bright. The dishes refill. Our voices will ring out until the night is finally still. But now if I just listen, I can hear the faintest trill. 'Cause gee, there's no one else to see. You chose to be stuck under the tree with me.
Yes, the tree.
No, it's just a beautiful sentiment.
Thank you. It's so much fun, and this has been such a joy tonight. So really, it's wonderful you guys put it together.
Yeah, it really feels. And also, Arri, I feel like you get extra points for the most wintry, like snuggly looking house that I've ever seen.
Thank you. According to Frozen 2, it's Higgy, right?
Oh, Higgy.
There you go. Yeah.
Indeed.
A little Higgy. Yeah, no, I am definitely grateful to be in my family home for the holidays. It feels like the place to be, for sure. And just so everybody knows, I'm getting tested tomorrow, and when I'm with my parents, we're wearing masks. So save your judgment, okay? But yeah, we're so glad to invite you all to our virtual living room. Cleo, you've been such a good friend for so many years. Ellis, we love having you in the fold as well. And this is just, I really feel ready for the holidays now, having this event with all of you. Everybody that's participated tonight, it's just been so wonderful.
Next year in Jerusalem, or at least together.
Yes, absolutely. So thank you so much. Stay cozy and warm, and enjoy the end of the show. And we'll see you at the after party. So that we are at the end of our time, which I won't answer for you whether you're happy about that or not. But I'm certainly going to miss this last hour and 17 minutes of fantastic entertainment and wonderful people and community. But before we let you go, Janine and I would love to share something new with you.
Yes, so we had the opportunity over the summer to actually work with a fantastic organization called the Broadway Star Project. They did a beautiful cover of our song Side by Side, and Arri also did a lot of music directing and teaching work with them for a few months now. And we got the opportunity to write a holiday song for their big holiday special. And also, in addition, we were able to give suggestions for who might be a great guest singer, on the track. So we thought of someone right away who sort of would fit the pop sensibility that we had in mind. And it's someone who Arri has known for a really long time.
Yeah, so I'm really dear friends with Desi Oakley, who's really kind of skyrocketed to notability in the last couple years. But she's went to Michigan and has been an actress on Broadway. She started right out of school as the Ava Perón cover on the national tour, and then has just been working since then. I first heard, we're a few years apart in age, she's a little younger than me, but I first heard like a demo of her singing God Bless America with a full orchestration when she was like 12, and it sounded like Whitney Houston, and I was like, I don't understand what's happening. But couldn't be a more lovely individual, totally genuine, super versatile, can handle pop like nobody's business. And so we thought, why not ask her? And she jumped at the opportunity. We've worked together a few times before, but we're very fortunate to have her on this project, and very fortunate to have been able to work with the Broadway Star Project as well and combine our production talents and everything to bring you this new Christmas song, or holiday song.
Holiday song.
Holiday. Specifically secular, non-denominational, inclusive holiday, not Christmas.
That's right. And I'll also just mention too, for those of you who know us more as musical theater writers, we love writing pop too. There's been a lot of wonderful pop songs, tonight. And so this was a fun, other kind of project for us to do. And we're super, super grateful to the Broadway Star Project for putting together this amazing video that we're about to show you. So here we are, the latest from McGuire and Simon.
Yep.
There's a feeling all around us. Can you feel it in the air? And the feeling's growing stronger. You can feel it everywhere. You can see it on the faces of the people on the street. And you feel like you're connected to everyone you meet, no matter how your year has been. That festive spirit draws you in, so let's celebrate all the things that bring us cheer. Yeah, we can't wait. This is the season we hold dear. It's not too late. There's still a little bit of time this year to celebrate all the good we have right here. Let's celebrate.
All the lights and decorations make the windows warm and bright. People rushing to buy presents before the stores close up at night. Folks are calling up their families and friends both near and far. People grateful for their people, no matter where they are.
A year can have its ups and downs,
but the world keeps spinning round and round. So let's celebrate all the things that bring us cheer.
Yeah, we can't wait
to seize the season we hold dear.
It's not too late.
There's a little bit of time this year
to celebrate all the good we have right here. Let's celebrate.
Spread some joy with lots of Blair.
It's not too late
to show your neighbor that you care.
Yeah, it feels great when we embrace the magic that we share and celebrate all the love that's everywhere. Celebrate the season. Celebrate the season. Let's celebrate the season. Celebrate the season. Let's celebrate.
Yay, we wrote that. I don't know.
No.
I just want to say it was so much fun writing that with you, Arri. That was just like, even though we were separated by distance and had to do it on, FaceTime and Google Docs, it was just like, it was such a blast writing that with you. So
Absolutely. I actually love to share, people who know about us and our process know that we write book music and lyrics together as a team in a very Lennon McCartney-esque. We don't take credit for specific things or not. Even though because the work comes from us as a team, but even though we came to the workshop as myself, a composer, and Janine, a lyricist. Janine's college degree is in music, and I wrote a lot of lyrics before then. And so we do a lot of shifting back and forth, but this actually, we kind of decided on the hook together and talked about what the song wanted to be. And Janine came into a meeting and she had the hook, half a draft of a verse lyric, and the musical setting of the hook. So I just want everybody to just remember that Janine is also a composer, very much so, and a formidable musical ear, as well as lyrical. And yeah, it came together really fast, and it was a fun departure, but kind of a direction I'd love to do more in, because we just had a great time creating that.
Yeah, absolutely. Really.
So we hope that actually did, if you weren't already, from all those amazing songs that did get you in the holiday spirit, and we want we really mean it when we say there's still a little bit of time this year to celebrate all the good we have right here. So don't forget that, like, living in the present moment with the people that you're fortunate enough to be around, and the technology that allows us to connect in this way, and with our family and friends who are distant. We still got, 2020 has been a doozy, but like, we got 2 weeks to go out with a lot of gratitude. And so that's for Janine and myself, that's a huge part of our message. And a landline, ladies and gentlemen. How often do you hear one of those? But yeah, so glad to have all of you here.
That's beautifully said. Completely agree.
I'm gonna mute myself so I can shut this off.
Okay. In the meantime, I will just start with a few thank yous. I'd first love to thank our wonderful assistant, Hannah Jane, who was pressing the buttons and pulling a lot of the strings backstage. Hannah Jane, if you want to pop on screen and say hello, we'd love to just thank you.
Everyone. Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Looking camera ready in that stage manager's chair.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Full beat just to run tech. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
You're welcome. Any excuse to get full beat this year, I will take it. So
Right? It's like at first I was so about the like not needing to and just living in sweatpants, and then I was like, oh, I actually feel empowered by like getting dressed during the day.
it like helps to get up and like get dressed and get ready and like sit at my desk and do work. I'm like, I get so much more done than just sitting there in my sweatpants. I mean, they're comfy, but
Absolutely. Well, and you see Hannah Jane's handles up here because in addition to being our wonderful assistant, Hannah Jane is also a fantastic actress, writer, singer, musician, producer, like the like most famous young cabaret artist in New York City, and like kicking ass and taking names and tearing down doors. So check her out because she's fierce AF. We don't work with anybody who's not, as you can tell by this amazing evening. So Hannah Jane, thank you again for working your magic.
Absolutely. And thank you to all of our songwriters, all of our performers, everyone who's in our wonderful artistic community, everyone in the audience who tuned in tonight. Thank you so much for being here and sharing this evening with us. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. So stay safe, stay warm, or cool if you're in a place where it's not cold right now. And a
reminder to donate to
Musical Performers
Collaborative.
If you can, absolutely.
If you can,
and even if not, please follow them and check out their programming because they're doing incredibly important work, which we're very closely tied into. So yeah, and you've got plenty of hours left in the day to enjoy yourselves in a glass of wine and plenty of days left in the season to celebrate it. So thank you so much again for joining us, and we will see you next year at the Salon, maybe in person, but definitely at least starting in January. Please tune in on the third Thursday of every month to our handles to check out what we're offering on the third Thursdays, the new series we started this year. And in the meantime, we love all of you and be well.
Happy holidays.